Alright, so another video talking about Polarity ATI. In this video, obviously, the reason I'm making it is because of the update that we had over the weekend. And the update is quite significant because it's what I've been talking about in my previous videos as well. But first, before I talk about the update, let's talk about the Discord. So our Discord grew to over 90 members now. It's free to join if you are using Polarity ATI and want to discuss it with us on a daily basis. The link will be down below. And I also recommend everyone leaving a comment down below with your opinion about Polarity ATI if you're using it. How you are doing, the good and the bad, whether you're trading on sim, whether you're profitable, still trying to find your groove, different things. And the reason for that is to have like an open forum and open source for people to find reviews about Polarity ATI. Obviously, when they join the Discord, they'll get an idea of how people are doing. But in the Discord, it's more like a live discussion. It's not something that we just leave reviews and stuff. So the comment section is going to be better for that. Second thing is, before I talk about the update, is today I was trading with the update for the first time as a focused trader. Basically, I didn't just trade my regular way and then take a trade here and there on sim with the update. I did that yesterday, and I did that on Monday just to kind of get familiar with it and see how things are working. I was part of the beta testing, so I had access a little bit earlier than some people, so I wasn't even sure how to use it. But anyway, I am trading a combine now, so it's not a sim, it's not a real account, it's a combine. I do have to make $6,000 to pass. I am up $5,000 right now, and this is all from today's trading. $3,800 was from Polarity ATI and using 3 contracts, and then $1,200 was from my other trade on CL. We do have a big breakout here, so what I'm actually looking for now is a long trade. So it's pretty crazy, but what I'm looking for is a long trade based on regression mode. So the big thing with Polarity ATI is that people have to understand that they have to find their own style and their own strategy and kind of mold it into their own trading system, right? It's not something that you just buy and then you think you're going to follow some simple rules and then automatically become profitable. It's not going to work that way. And that's the main reason I want to make these videos, to kind of spread that information out there, because some of the videos can be very deceiving and make it seem like it's very easy. But in the end, it comes down to discretion. And just like any other trading system, it's going to require a lot of studying and trial and error and different things. So number one is you could also trade this manually. You don't need Polarity ATI to do it. You could kind of see the stacked imbalances on the chart and then take the trades manually yourself. Polarity ATI just does that entry system automation for you, but nothing really else. So it's all depending on your budget, whether $500 is worth it for you. If it's not a big deal, then buy it. If it's a big deal to spend $500, I don't want you spending it because it's hard-earned money, and you could trade it manually. But again, today was a really good day because out of 11 trades, 10 of them were winners. So the last 4 here, I actually cut them early. I gotta stop doing that. But the first trade was a loss, which was pretty disappointing. But then I went on a big streak of wins. So we had 1 loss and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in a row. And then 10 other trades would have been wins if I didn't touch them, but I closed them early. So I either was close to the target and I closed it out, I was close to the target and then moved my stop, or whatever it might be. I got in the way. They were all profitable, but just not as profitable as they should have been. So it's all the trades with the ATM mark next to it, and then the trades that don't have the ATM were trades on CL that I took manually myself, and I made $1,200 on that. And the cool thing about Tick Trader, which is the combine I'm using, is that again you could pass it in one single day. I don't know if I mentioned that. This is the second or third time I'm doing this video because things happened. The mic unplugged, or I screwed up. Like I'm screwing up right now. I'm not gonna redo it. So whatever. Let's get back on topic. So what is the update, right? So the update is that you could take the trades in reverse of what previously you were doing. So you can still do it the same way. So if that used to work for you, that's fine. But the big thing is for me, like I'm keeping it super simple, so I'm not using any other indicators that they provide. I'm using my own trading style. So I'm still using a tick chart, right? So I have a tick chart here um, for overall trend and support resistance levels. The channels are big for me, so I love using channels and just using that to kind of guide me when to activate it, how to activate it, and which direction to go in. So right now, like I mentioned, I'm looking for a long trade, even though it says I'm looking for a short. It's actually in a regression mode, so that means I'm looking for opposite trades. So now we have a big strength move. So the first sign of weakness, I feel like shorts are gonna get antsy and try to go short, and there might be a stacked imbalance to go for the short side. There we go, just like that. I wish that was a bigger of a pullback before that happened, but we'll see if this wins. This I don't feel good about this trade at all. I wish this was more down here, but I am up 5,000. Target is 6,000, so I kind of want to do it because if I do it, I will be trading live tomorrow. If I lose 2 trades now, then I'll still be up almost $4,000, which is still great. And then just trade it tomorrow and Friday, and then hopefully by Monday I'll be live. Okay, so we'll see if this one wins. Again, not my favorite entry at all because it's actually at the top. I was hoping for a pullback, then having a stacked imbalance here, and then pulling up. But this is something that I could also manually close, right? So if this was a real account, I would probably close it, to be honest. But in the previous 4 videos, previous 4 trades, I closed them and there would have been wins. So same thing, I had a feeling that there wasn't a good trade, and ended up working. So we'll see how this one goes. The overall trend is very strong. So we'll see how it goes. It's not looking good. And again, this is not something I wanted to do. I should have waited for a pullback and now activate it, right? So if I get stopped out here, I am still going to activate it, and I'm going to look for a long again. And then if I get stopped out, then I'll be done. Okay, so it's unfortunate if I lose on this one that you're gonna see only my second losing trade out of 11 trades, but we're still in it. We're still in it. This is quite lucky that we didn't get stopped out here. I'm using 3 contracts, 16 tick profit, 16 tick target, and the settings are 75 minimum volume, 0.4 imbalance ratio, 3 stacks. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, but it's all good. I was kind of just distracted doing the video, so I should have waited for a pullback and then activating it, but still looking okay. Obviously, I'm using just having the money up here, the actual money. It's more difficult visually once you size up in the contracts. So I like to use ticks or points. Ticks is good too, because I know the target's 16 ticks, so then I could kind of get an idea if I should close it or not. So this is how like a couple other trades went, and I closed them out. So like this one here, for example, I could zoom it in somehow. So this trade right here, so I went long, and then you saw it went against it. He almost stopped me out, and I took it off for like a point profit, but ended up actually winning. So like It's the same scenario now that I almost got stopped out. Now it's going in my way. I usually would take this profit here and then end up, missing out the full move. So I'm just gonna wait. Since this is again, it's only 20 minutes left in the day, um, and it's a big factor. If I make the money, make the two winning trades now, I will be live tomorrow with their funded account. So come on, let's get a push here and then be done. That is finding a little bit of a ceiling here. So I just gotta break out. Once it breaks out, I think it's going to go. There we go. So yeah, I wish it would, the entry was down here. Like that would have been already a winning trade, So this was not a good, which is very unfortunate that there was an imbalance there, and I wasn't paying attention, but it's getting close. Come on, let's do it for YouTube. Do it for YouTube. There we go. Target filled. So now we are up 5,600. So now we just need a 2 contract win or a 3 contract, not a full win. We just need like 10 ticks or something. So it's pretty cool. But I don't want to bore you guys through 12 minutes. What I'm going to do if I pass, I think I'm going to do a daily recap. That way it's like good or bad. I'm going to try to record my screen and just try to share my experience. But so you got very lucky there. We got filled and now it's going down. So like now if it pulls back, it's a very small fine line between winning and losing sometimes. And sometimes I was 1 tick away from getting stopped out. So if I would have lost on that, it would have sucked. So it's very discretionary because again, I am using a 16 tick stop loss and 16 tick profit target. The recommended settings that a lot of people are using is 15 ticks, and I've used 15 ticks, and I would have been stopped out right there. So like that little difference in this scenario that you just watched helped me out. So, I'm not getting too excited. Obviously, I've had success in the previous version or previous style of trading Polarity ATI. But as you guys could see, I'm using very simple charts, no other indicators. I'm using my own tick charts and my own levels and getting myself into the trades based on what I think. And again, that just comes from discretion and an overall experience of trading. But very good day, biggest day on Polarity ATI I've ever had. And it would have been even bigger if I didn't get in the way of the other trades, and I almost got in the way of this trade too. I'm glad I didn't. All right, guys. So again, leave the comments down below. Let me know how you guys are doing, and join our Discord because I want to discuss details with other people as well and see how we are doing. So hopefully I will post another video tomorrow with an update if I do pass. Because if I don't pass today, if I just take a winning trade tomorrow, then I'll be done, and the profit target will be reached. And also, if you guys are interested in signing up with TickTick Trader, the link will be down below. Appreciate the support there. So again, there's no trailing drawdown, and there's no minimum trading days required. You could pass in 1 single day, so you could get funded in just 1 day, which is amazing. All right, guys, be safe, be well, and I'll talk to you on the next one.